I told my dad, there's two gods in this world. One of them is the God of this world, and then there's the other that's the true God, the God of heaven. And so all he cares about, or I was like, and the God of this world, some people say, is the devil. He's like, well, they call the devil a god. All he cares about is knowing that God, that the God he serves, the devil, is called a god. What I mean? Like, people think once they have a choice, they're like, oh, we have free will, so we're freely, knowingly serving the devil, pretty much. That's what they know it, and if you look up his name in numerology, you've got three master numbers, 11, 22, and 33. He was born in Hitler's bedroom. He has to know that he's a Satanist. Like, there's no way that he does not know that he's, like, filled with demons, and it's hard to rebuke these people because they do everything they can to look like they're, a good person and stuff. Like, that is what the Satanists do. They seem to be like the people that is like the hardest to punish or rebuke, because they make themselves appear to be the most generous, the most, like, just make you look crazy and make them look like they're helping you, or like that you're crazy and stuff like that, because of their, when I looked up his name in numerology, I was like, this means that he's supposed to be like some kind of spiritual leader. But then when I questioned him about it, I was like, Dad, you're the only person whose name does not fit what their numerology, because you're not a spiritual leader. Like, you don't know anything about God, you don't go to church. And he was like all stuck. He was like, oh, he probably goes to some. So if he's not a spiritual, if that's your number, then you have to be some kind of, or you're meant to be a spiritual leader or something. So I'm like, he's got to be like going to some, ow, why would you bite me? Going to some secret meetings and doing some evil stuff. Anyway, I rebuke him in the name of Jesus. So when you choose to serve the God, that if you choose to serve God, like real God, that means that you just want to do what's right, like regardless of whether it's gonna help you like win, because you don't care about winning. I'm saying that's like what the devil will want you to do, is like be able to win on this earth, and just that's all they care about is like money and how to win while they're on this earth, and that's all they think there is. They don't really believe in heaven and hell and stuff like that, but they will be going to hell. And so when we take the sure thing, that means that we are set apart from the heathen. Like, we know where we're going. We surely are going to heaven.